Hey everybody, Tommy here, and in this video I will be helping you start your SQL journey by teaching you how to download MySQL Workbench. Okay, so before we get to the fun stuff, I do have a quick disclaimer. This tutorial will mainly be for people using Windows, specifically Windows 10. So although this may be helpful if you are on a different operating system, it's mainly geared towards my Windows 10 folks. Anyways, SQL is a server-side language, which means it is used to automate tasks on a web server to produce a response based on what the person using the web server wants. More specifically, since computers understand SQL, being able to use it allows you to get and use data from a database. Now, just in case you're unfamiliar with this terminology, here's what you should know. A database is an organized set of information that a computer stores, which people are able to access and get information from. The reason all of this is so great is because if you are dealing with a big database, it could take you years to find what you're looking for, but with SQL, this can be done within seconds once you tell the computer what to do with SQL. To be able to use SQL, we need a database system, which just like it sounds, is a system that deals with databases. MySQL is one of the most popular database systems for SQL, so that is the one that will be used in this tutorial. To get started with MySQL, first you will need to download the installer. To do this, you will go to https://dev.mysql.com/download/windows/installers/. After typing in the link, you'll just press enter. Then you'll be led to this page. If necessary, change the operating system to the one that you're using. You then need to click the download button for the installer that uses up less space, because the other one has a lot of things that we just don't need for what we are doing, so it'll just use up more time. So clicking the appropriate download button will lead you to this page that says to create an account. But all you really have to do is scroll down and click where it says no thanks, just start my download. So once you click on that, it'll take a few seconds to download, so just wait, and then once it's done, click on it to open it up. And if you get asked if you want to allow this app to make changes to your device, just click yes. And then just wait a few seconds and the installer should open up. It says optional MySQL installer upgrade available. I'm just going to click no because it's a bit unnecessary right now. So now, once it does open, if you are prompted with a license agreement, just click on the checkbox to accept it and then click next. Afterwards, you'll probably be asked to choose a setup type, as you can see here. So you will click the custom option to choose the things that we want to install. Now just click next, and the things that we need to download are the MySQL server and the Workbench, which is the app that we do the coding on. So you'll choose the latest version of the server. And click the arrow so that you choose it to be installed. Then you can minimize that now that you already chose it. And then click on Applications and MySQL Workbench. And then go to the latest version of your Workbench, choose that as well. So now you'll click next, and then next again, and then you'll click execute, and just wait for a minute for them to install. Now once the product's download and install, you'll just keep pressing next until you get to the type and networking section. So next, 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 and here we are, we're at the type and networking section. Now once you get here, make sure the configuration type is development computer, and then you'll just keep clicking next until you get to accounts and roles. Now once you're here, you'll need to create a password for the root user, which is the user that has access to all of the files, which is probably you. So basically just create your own password, and then you'll just keep clicking next until you get to apply configuration. Now you'll just click execute. Once it's done, you'll just click finish. You'll then be brought to here, so just click next and then finish again. And MySQL Workbench should finally open up. Once you're here, you might already have a connection, so if you do have a connection, you'll just click on it, type your password that you made before, then click OK. And then it'll open up. If you don't already have a connection, you can click on the plus sign here to create a new one. So just name it whatever you want pretty much. Then you'll click Store in Vault here to enter the password. Your port number should probably be 3306. Mine's 3305, but don't worry about that. You should probably keep yours at 3306, and it'll probably work when you press test connection. And it might ask you for a password when you click that, so then you'll type in your password. Click OK. And if everything worked, it'll say successfully made the MySQL connection. So then you'll press OK. Press OK here. And then your connection will be created. So you can click on it and open it up. So you're now free to type in whatever SQL commands you want. But in case you don't know how to do that, stay tuned for my next video where I will discuss exactly that. Now, whether you learned from this or not, I urge you to please fill out the SurveyMonkey survey in the description because it will help me a lot. Besides that, that's about it. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed learning.